Hi, and welcome back to Taste Panel for Chili Nerds, episode 142. Alright, today we're going to be returning to one of my favorite subjects, and that is farmhouse hot sauces. Alright, so I said we would be continuing with a bit more of those this season. As you know, last season we certainly did check out quite a bit of farmhouse hot sauces. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at Blackman Homestead Farms Homestead Chili Sauce. Alright, so again, we have another debut sauce on the panel from another debut company. Okay, we have not had anything from Blackman Homestead Farms in the past, so we're hoping that this one is going to give us a really good, hot, spicy show today. And if not that, at least a lot of flavor, right? So, okay, hey, this one opens with a little story. I'll read that for you. Since 1852, Blackman Homestead Farm has been owned and operated by 6 generations of the Blackman family. The farm is located in western New York on the picturesque Niagara Escarpment, a region known for its unique fruit-growing characteristics. This chili sauce is a tangy blend of home and locally grown tomatoes and peppers, sweetened with our own apples. Okay. Delicious as a condiment with meat, as a topping on omelets, or served with cheese and crackers. Okay, so hey, this is not the first sauce that we've had dealing with apples, and it's also not the first farmhouse sauce we had dealing with apples, as we had Passage Creek Farm Smoking Apple back at the end of last season. And wow, that was really good stuff. So hey guys, alright, Blackman Homestead Farm out of Lockport, New York. If you want to check out their site and get a hold of some of this sauce, go to blackmanhomesteadfarm.com. Alright, the ingredients in this: tomatoes, apples, onions, cider vinegar, sugar, peppers, salt, and spices. Now, it doesn't mention what kind of peppers are in here, so usually that's a sign that it might be cayenne. However, I do not know. So anyway, we know there's peppers in here. So hey, take a look at this stuff. Kind of thick and chunky like a relish. And yeah, kind of moving about there. Alright, I'll shake this up. We'll take a sniff and yeah, get on with the tasting of this sauce. Alright, yeah. Wow, the Incredible Hulk put this on here. There we go. Nice. Alright, kind of coming through a little bit more spicy than I was expecting, because it has a lot of body there. I was thinking we were going to get a lot of sweetness of those apples. However, it's kind of giving it more of a spicy, garlicky nose. Some chili notes definitely in there, and yeah, actually quite pungent in aroma, spicy, spice-wise. Doesn't really necessarily smell super hot, but definitely getting a lot of spices going on. Hey, it looks in this case, because it's so thick, like we can just dip the spoon right in here and just put a little bit of this stuff on. And wow, it's kind of like applesauce or baby food or something like that. Wow, look at all that chunking going on. Stuff hanging off the spoon and not dropping. And yeah, maybe a hint of that fruitiness going on. But wow, really spicy. So here we go. Alright guys, well hey, what we didn't pick up in the nose, we're certainly getting in the flavors. Wow, kind of sugary sweet. Really getting some of those apple notes, kind of a really sweet, almost fruity sugar note going on there. Also what I'm getting too, in the back there, lots of oniony flavors settling over the tongue. Some of that stuff dangling off of there may have been some whole onions, as again, this is very relishing. So I got a kind of a really sweet, up front, kind of semi-fruity note. Could be from those apples, could be from those onions. Onions have a tendency to have that sweetness in there. Definitely, and there's tomatoes in here as well. So, wow, lots of sweetness up front. Getting a little garlicky note also riding in there. But wow, really up front with that sugary, sweet flavors, mostly the flavor of sugar, and perhaps a bit of those apples in there as well. And then onions, yeah. A little garlic in the back. Not really tangy whatsoever. Not really driving home on that spicy nose I picked up either as far as the flavors go. More, again, leaning towards a totally sweet end of the spectrum there. So again, I'm not really getting too much heat at all. I'm not really getting a whole lot of pepper flavors going on in there, though there may be a little bit lingering in the back. I might have a small hint of almost a hint of spice going on in the back of the tongue, but again, I'm not going to say that one is going to qualify so much as heat, as we are looking at a sweet daddy with a Blackman Homestead Farms homestead chili sauce. So hey, if you're looking for the heat, then you may want to pick up a different hot sauce. If you're looking for some really strong chili flavors, you may want to pick up a different hot sauce. However, if you're looking for a really good kind of full-bodied, chewy, kind of a wholesome type of sauce as far as mouthfeel goes, looking for some sweet notes and some garden vegetable tastes, well, hey, this sauce is the one for you. Kind of, again, leaving up. Just kind of have a real sweet, sugary, appley, oniony note. Onions really starting to really pick up as a lasting flavor, kind of outlasting the other flavors, and in such building up in the mouth. So we're getting a lot of onions. If you're a fan of onions, this may be your sauce. I am not particularly a fan of all things onion, with huge onion-dominated flavors. But that gas buildup has nothing to do with the heat here. But yeah. Otherwise, should be a good sauce to put on some food. Add a little flavor. Add a different twist to the normal hot sauces that we've been having anyway. We have been having some really hot stuff lately, so this one here should be a good aside and something a little different. And if that's what you're looking for, something different for your hot sauce pantry, pick this one up. All right, guys.